experience it in their home arenas.
Away we go. Toronto will control the opening tip, and we are underway in Game 3. Eastern Conference Semifinals. Lowry on the take and a foul. And
Toronto's #1 in the league in fast break points, and they've done that in this series. And then #2, they've done a great job playing the ball one-on-one. Keep the ball in.
Clock down to 7. Brown will fire a 3, and it's an air ball. Well defended that time by Siakam.
Might have gotten a piece of that.
Lowry, no.
Cost him $5,000, and he didn't get the call at the end of the day. But look, you know, Brian, players will do whatever they can to get the call, and $5,000 certainly will not deter them if it helps them win a game.
Everybody's doing it. Lowry scores.
0 for 4 here. They came in at 21 for 80 in the series, so now they're at 25% for the series.
In and out for Gasol. And a foul on Lowry. To prominence for Nick Nurse, but his back is up against it with his team down 2-0 in this series. Turnover. Lowry there to jump the lane. Lowry's got 8, gives it to Gasol all the way through, uncontested.
The league, so if he gets that going, it'll make it even tougher on the Toronto defense.
Lowry spins with Kemba Walker on him, and another one gets deep, and he scores in the lane. What a start. Here's Brown probing, almost traveled with it into the hands of Smart. The hot hand so far, and he's missed on a couple of tries from three-point range. Van Vliet puts one up, in and out.
And that's what Nick Nurse wants.
At the Garden tonight, different experience for them. Down 0-2, we'll see how they have responded. It's been a good start as Gasol scores inside. I thought Nick...
He's gotten Gasol involved on pick and rolls off of 2 great passes from Lowry.
Brown with the block. You see Toronto trying to...
And Powell there. Coming off the screen.
Van Vliet working on the Ibaka screen. Tice just running over Lowry, and all tied at 19. This Game 3 in this Eastern Conference semis, and a pick by Lowry. Fire up ahead. Anunoby is fouled. Combine these two teams, but hits from beyond the arc on the last 2. Lowry comes up empty. Robert Williams III with the recorder.
Right, but really what they need these other guys to get going. And they get almost 60 points a game out of Lowry, Van Vliet, and Siakam. And
Boston with a 7-point lead just underway in this second quarter. Lowry gets deep with Williams there. Anunoby for 3. Another cash for OG Anunoby. He's hit all over him, but it's 6-8. Tatum just shoots right over him.
Yeah, they're in that matchup zone, and Tatum taking advantage of his size. I remember doesn't have the ball protected. Ibaka gets it. He's dropped off a little bit later, but used to be a premier shot blocker.
Lowry uses that body, the strength to get deep on the floor here. 3-point Boston lead with the ball. And Smart comes up empty. Marcus Smart, who has been terrific so far in this series, is 0 for 4. Lowry on the attack in transition. The Raptors score again. Almost with a rebound. He'll push it. Lowry now. Tyson's up on him. And now Lowry fires up a 3. Whoa, missed badly.
Porter, I think you got to feel pretty good, and you got to believe when you're one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league that eventually the ball's going to start going in the basket.
There's a turnover. Lowry trying to connect with Ibaka into the hands of Tice. Now Boston up 1. Here's Tatum shifty up top for Tice. Nice setup. Tatum to Daniel. Toss back and a block from behind. And Anunoby. Boy, what a defensive effort that was.
Toronto's defense has been outstanding.
Another misfire between Lowry and Ibaka. Another turnover. 3rd consecutive turnover for the Raptors. Brown hangs and finishes.
That's a great...
See Marcus Smart guarding Powell right now. Van Vliet hunting. Anunoby for 3. His first miss. Anunoby gets it again, and a little jumper is good for OG Anunoby. Tatum now in double figures. He's got 10. Brown's got 10. We have a little bit of a surge here in the second quarter. Lowry, everything he scored has been inside. Blew a tire that time, comes up short. Kemba Walker got it just as the timer expired. Walker with a big three for Boston. Chance at the last shot. Lowry from half court. Ooh, almost.
Because Kemba Walker's going so well, traps him on that pick and roll. He hits Tice on the short roll. And the centers in the NBA have gotten so good at passing the ball, and he gets it out to Kyle Lowry. Uses contact to his advantage, puts his body into people. He's strong, and it works for him.
And a pop in the face. Lowry draws a foul. Marcus Smart. These players, they are so savvy. The game moves fast, and there's a lot of these veteran players like Lowry able to make him look good as he goes across the arms of Brown. In game 2, they went on a 29-9 run at the end of the third, into the fourth, and were able to come back. Remember, Toronto was up 12 in game 2 in the third quarter, and you figure they're going to have to make some baskets from behind the arc to get back in this series. Good defensive stand by Toronto. Here's Lowry. There's a three on the way. That one misses. And Lowry ball, and a bad pass by Gasol. Ends up in the hands of Lowry. Fakes a three. Now fires one up, and that one finally goes. Kyle Lowry. All tied at 68 now. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Lowry, little mid-range is true.
They are going to attack Canton down the floor, but Cantor already being effective against the Toronto zone, which is why Brad Stevens has him in the game. And there he is on the offensive glass.
They're up 2. They've hit half of their shots in this third quarter. They're 9 of 18. They've made 3 of 8 from behind the arc and make it 4 of 9 from three-point range. This time
taking Boston out of their rhythm here in the third quarter.
All of Siakam's field goals in this quarter. There's Wanamaker now. He goes strong, and he is fouled. 36 minutes on the floor as well. Inside, Siakam got Williams up in the air and scores again. There's been a handful for Grant. Grant set up beautifully by Robert, and the Celtics now up 4. Boston has figured it out here in the bubble. They've won 10 of 11 for 3. No. Shot clock was ticking down. Tice had to put one up.
And Tice is capable of making that shot. Not a great three-point shooter, but capable.
There's a 3-ball down for Toronto. Kylie from the field.
And Toronto, 6 for 12 from 3 in the half after being 5 for 22 in the first half. And so
all those made threes in the fourth quarter. 5 of them for Marcus Smart. It's been a different story here tonight. Just 2 for 9 from behind the arc. Gasol on a good dish inside.
Well, they've had great success tonight.
8-3. That ends a 10-2 run, Stan.
Yeah, but Toronto's defense has been good. They're starting to knock down threes, though that one's a little...
It's the 2-minute mark. Van Vliet passed up a 3. Nothing there, can't get by. Now Lowry does get by, goes to the hole and scores a tough layup. Toronto only down 4 with the ball. Coming up on a minute left. Here's Lowry on the take. Lowry again with a layup.
Always been a very, very good finisher in that.
Toronto has a foul to give. Tatum, pull up. No. Chance here for Toronto. They're down 2. Clock ticks. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by
the last shot.
And a chance to go up 3-0. Toronto does have a foul to give. Walker in the double team gets by. Walker dishes. Tice with the dunk.